because you can't drink and talk at the same time.
Leave the conversation to us and order another beer.
You're listening to Texas's live
Midday
beer-centric show, Liquid Lunch.
Liquid Lunch.
With producer Perry,
Kennedy and Schomburg. Here are your hosts,
Catherine Contreras,
and Josh Stewart.
Good. Liquid lunch. Liquid lunch. Good. Liquid lunch. Good.
Happy Halloween from Liquid Lunch.
waiting on that.
Yay. We're here.
Are we? How do I sound? I sound muffled?
I can't hear a thing.
Do you have it plugged in correctly? Is the power on? The power on? Okay, well, effort that. You got to attach those and then stick.
Oh my gosh, I can see Kennedy's costume.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, no, he's you know what though?
Really, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular, huh?
It's so. Did he stop his bra or?
I did hear that.
You're like a.
Just a second.
You're
I'm
like
just
a.
checking to see if you know what's going on, Kennedy.
He's like a 1975
Yeah,
liberated tranny,
I like it.
like super, girl power, woman power.
It's so. I love it. It's so glamorous. I think is the word.
You wanna hear a funny story? Wait, where's my?
Okay.
Yeah.
This actually is a blouse.
Yeah. No, I can tell.
I think, because the buttons are on the wrong side.
Yeah.
But it was sold in the men's section.
Hey, hand me your cup, your glass. You wear it well.
Oh,
You
well,
wear
thank
it
you. Thank you. Oh.
You actually what you need is a canvas and a paintbrush.
Oh, he's got some
and
Bob Ross
some
going,
pretty
right?
Trees.
And
You're good to go.
and a beard.
Yeah.
I got a Bob Ross over here. Whoop, sorry, bad pour. Sorry, there's a lot of head there, but I guess that's appropriate.
That's okay.
That's appropriate. That's some fresh from the brewery beer right there. I'll get into that in a second. Are we able to take Catherine full yet?
Oh no.
Oh, so I just keep stalling until?
That's fine.
No,
It's
it's
Oh,
not.
I see Kennedy's beer there. How is everybody? Okay, is everybody ready for Halloween? That's the real question.
I've only got a dozen pumpkins in the house, so
Okay.
we're
That doesn't
close.
sound like enough, but okay.
We're close.
All right.
Actually,
Costumes are ready to go.
I don't know. I mean, this was my sad attempt. I found this at Walgreens,
Yeah.
and
He didn't spend a long time on his costume.
I made these out of felt and pipe cleaner in my house. So.
yeah, yeah, I guess kind of ready.
Your enthusiasm is really getting me into the spirit of Halloween, though.
The girls are ready. My girls are ready.
Okay.
Although today we always have to get through today first. We focus on today. Today's my oldest daughter's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah.
Did she get her pancakes or her French toast?
Yes. Oh,
Good.
yes. Check Facebook whenever you have a moment.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have not been on Facebook this morning.
No, it's probably for the best. But it was Kennedy got to try some of my pumpkin ale bread, and I toasted it up for him. Put a little syrup on it, some powdered sugar.
It was-
How
Yeah.
was it, Kennedy?
It's the best thing I've eaten all week,
Really?
hands down.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and he eats a lot in a week.
That's a big
What's that supposed to
compliment.
mean?
Kennedy's a bit of a baker, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So anyway, no, good. No,
I think Josh has a gift.
I have, like I said, I have a recipe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have.
You're selling yourself short.
It's just the one recipe that you use over and over again all fall?
No, I've got I've got a good core, recipes.
Oh, good.
Good
A
core
base,
group of
you
recipes.
got some base.
Yeah, I got breakfast covered real good, and I got all the meals. I got a lot of pumpkin recipes actually. I do some mean pumpkin pancakes, and then there's a pumpkin pasta that I do.
There she is.
Oh, wow.
Yay! And then pumpkin soup, and sometimes I serve that in the mini pumpkins. If you can find them.
That's, wow. That's
Pumpkin and
very
sweet
Martha
corn
Stewart
fritters.
of you.
I do some pumpkin and sweet corn fritters.
It's very, are you related to Martha Stewart, actually? You have the same last name.
Aunt Martha, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's in the genes.
Yeah, obviously.
I have to be very expressive with my today.
With the one eye.
With the one, yeah. I don't know if that was supposed to happen like that,
Yeah.
or
Did he lose an
It
eye?
could be a black eye, or,
Mm,
I don't know.
huh?
That's what it looks like to me.
A black guy? No.
No, a black eye.
Oh, no. I think he lost an eye at some point.
I heard black guy too.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
that's not what I said, though, so let's just clarify. I said black eye.
Yeah, no. I think it's just supposed to be black, but I thought maybe this one was. I don't know. I bought it at Walgreens, so
Well, fine.
whatever container it came off of, from China, is what we got.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
yeah,
Perfect.
some child put this together, and I'm glad.
Yeah, some
so thank
kid
you,
and thank you, sir.
thank
whoever
you,
did that.
whoever you are. I'm sure hope you're listening, and
Yeah,
I hope things are going
and
well.
I know you are.
Yeah, I hope things are going well in your world. I wonder
I bought a pumpkin today.
what kind of pumpkin?
I don't know.
Just-
This one. See if
Classic
I can pull it.
orange.
Can you see it?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Wow.
that's a classic. That's a
Classic
very big.
orange pumpkin.
Yeah, jack-o'-lantern
Try-
pumpkin.
I always try to find one that has like a nice front to it.
Yes.
That we can very badly and laboriously carve something into it.
Yeah.
Does that pumpkin weigh more than your daughter?
Yeah, it's really heavy.
I've got some really cool tools. Okay, so here's one to get the top off the pumpkin. A jigsaw works great.
Oh, okay.
So
I
you-
don't know if I have one of those, but
Yeah,
thank
and the
you.
battery operated one's even better because you can use those inside. Just
Oh,
right.
oh, nice.
Just jigsaw. Then I have this thing that goes in your drill, and it's like a long shaft with at the end. It's got these not blades, but it's like there's almost like mixing.
Like a
Span-
tip? Like
huh?
a tip
It's like a bulbous. It's like a shaft
with a bulbous tip.
with a bulbous thing at the end but it's like ribs.
rib. Yeah.
Like it's kind of but they're twisted
Nice.
slightly.
Yeah.
Anyway, you put that in your drill,
Pumpkin.
and you stick it
That
down
poor
in there,
pumpkin.
and it just gets all the guts out.
Wait.
Really?
Are we still talking about?
Yeah,
This
a
sounds
jack.
Pumpkin
like,
carver?
This
Jack-o'-lantern.
sounds like maybe you have a serial killer hack somewhere,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I
to
just
me. And
focus-
you put down lots of sheeting, plastic sheeting. Before
Yeah,
you
yeah, and duct tape
cover
and
the wall.
yes, it's
they
pumpkin
don't-
guts impossible to get out of curtains and things like that.
So what happens in my house every year is my kids are like, "Oh, we need our pumpkin! I haven't gotten our pumpkin. Go get our pumpkin." Okay, great. Let's go get a pumpkin. We bring it home, and everybody's like, "Oh, I want to do it." And 45 seconds into pumpkin carving, because taking the guts out is too much work,
Yep.
everybody's gone, and it's just me with a huge spoon frying over pumpkin guts.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a link. I got it on Amazon. Went to liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon, and
Okay.
and got this pumpkin gut remover. If you have a drill,
nice.
it takes what normally takes 15 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever to get the guts out to like 2.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome
We're gonna. Do we even have to take? Why do we have to take the guts out? I don't understand that. Why is that even a requirement?
because you got to put the candle in,
Oh, that's right.
and then it starts to stink.
Yeah. No, my favorite is when you forget about the pumpkin and then it starts to cave in on itself.
Have you ever had one just like let loose of all its water,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
it goes everywhere?
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Okay. Real quick, I'm thirsty. Kennedy, are you ready to talk about the beer we
So
poured?
you guys want to talk about beer?
I do. I'd love to if Kennedy's ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
We got a good one today.
Yeah, here we go. All right. Cue that beautiful bean footage.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And today,
I'm letting it sit there.
okay, there we go. All right, I had to lift up the mask. This didn't happen until like Friday the 13th, Part 8, when you saw his face. But today, we're letting you in. Catherine, you can go first. Hold on. Let's let Catherine go.
Oh, okay. I'm having some more of this off-label Nightmare on First Street because I really love this stuff.
Mm-hmm. I would say,
My favorite.
yeah. I would say optimum temperature on that beer is like
Uh-huh.
48 to 55-ish.
Oh, thank you, Josh.
I think so. I think it's
Giving me that optimum temperature.
Yeah.
You know what they should do? They should make beer like koozies that just put it exactly where it should be.
that would be good. Yeah, because right out of the fridge, I think it's too cold.
Too cold. Yeah, I mean, it has to like kind of like gotta marinate in all those flavors. For
Yeah,
a little
build
bit.
anticipation.
Yeah.
You know, take like your pug's approach to life
Just snort out.
and just take a nap and then come back and have it.
Yeah, come back later.
Yes. All right. So, well, that's a delicious beer. I'm actually, I talked to Jennifer 2 days ago. We'll be out there for Interbrews here in a couple weeks.
Nice.
So, yeah, coming up. A lot of interviews coming up. But enough of that for now. We'll come back to that. Right now, to talk about what we're drinking, first I want to point to the newest addition to the wall. Right there. Magnolia's Own
Nice.
Lone Pine
They sent
Brewery.
that to you?
Yeah, I picked it up yesterday when I went to the brewery, talked to Blake. He was in there working hard, all the guys in there working hard, and I picked up a growler of this. This is the latest edition of Undead Head Ed Ghost Pepper Porter.
Can you taste the peppers in there? Because I find sometimes
Oh,
when
yeah.
something says it's peppery, it doesn't really come out
No,
across that
thi-
way, but that one does.
This one, yes, and I believe at least the first batch they they grew the peppers themselves.
Okay.
And I imagine that they have continued to grow their own ghost peppers. But what this one does is like you drink on it and then it kind of dances in the back of your throat. And then when you get to the bottom of the glass, you're like, whoa, it is pretty spicy. And he did say this one is a little bit spicier than previous batches. So Kennedy took a sip. What did you think?
It's really good. Like the spice is there,
Yeah.
but it's not super overpowering like some others.
Yeah.
And it's definitely there. It takes like a second or two for the spice to kick in.
Yeah, it's a really delicious porter.
Yeah.
And the flavors of porter. Oh, yeah, you can taste it. The flavor of porters and the flavor of those ghost peppers, they go well because that's considered a super pepper.
Okay.
You know, the habanero, ghost pepper, those ones that are really hot, but they have a
Okay.
lot of like fruity flavors too. And so yeah, they go really well in porters. So
Alright.
this is one of my favorite beers they do. It might be
Spicy.
like, you know, I don't know, top 2 or 3 of beers that Lone Pint does.
Wow.
I enjoy it that much. It's really good. You need a little.
Notice the proper glassware, by the way.
Well,
Always.
let's be real honest. Let's be open and
Josh can't.
It's
Josh
not-
can't drink anything unless it's in the proper glassware.
It's not the proper glassware.
well, technically we're calling it's a porter and we're drinking out of a stout glass. So, but
Eh,
it is Halloween. It's a holiday, so
yeah.
we'll let it slide.
not-
We'll let it slide.
yeah.
I don't think that there's specific stout glasses. So, this is as close as we can get. But anyway, so welcome to the wall, Lone Pint, right there, hanging out with Balison, Cruising Coolers, New Republic. If you have a brewery or a sign of something and you want to get up on the wall, we got lots of wall real estate. Look at this right here,
Just make sure it's tasteful.
or whatever.
No.
No.
Kennedy.
Yeah, we got tons of wall real estate. Look behind Kennedy right now. You know what's behind him? Nothing. Just like his dating life, just nothing going on.
Just nothing.
Well,
Mac.
it's not exactly true, but
Just go with it. Just go with it. So just, you know, anyway. So just right behind Kennedy, look at all that real estate. And then we got another wall. We got walls all over the place.
you know it's hard to wear headsets
With a fro?
with a fro.
Maybe you should go headphones, then fro.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You know how long it took me to grow this hair?
Okay. Yes. No, I don't know, but yes, it must have been difficult.
It was.
Okay.
Like,
But anyway, that's what we're currently drinking, and we have an outro.
This has been another installment of
What you drinking?
Be Sure to Listen next time, right here on Liquid Lunch.
It's very delicious. I'm enjoying this beer. That's gonna be ready for actually it's bars and places right now. You can go out and find it should be over the weekend. You should be able to find some Undead Head Ed anywhere your favorite Lone Pint beer is served. And if they don't have it, ask for it. That's what you should do. And
Josh sent you.
yeah, yes, tell them Josh sent you and ask for that Lone Pint. And also, their anniversary party coming up, I believe on the 11th, November 11th. So they too, on an upcoming episode of Interbrews. We've had
Very nice.
been scheduling a lot.
Have you? You're
Yes.
getting out there.
I am. It's fun. I've got, you know what it is? It's just the cool air, the nice weather now. Just got me.
Yeah, it makes you want to get out. During the summer, it's hard to record during the summer because a lot of breweries have outdoor seating.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it's hot out there.
You know who has a nice air conditioned tap room? Great Heights. We were there yesterday and recorded episode 144 of Interbrews, which is now available for you to
Okay.
listen to. As soon as this episode
Yeah.
of Liquid Lunch is done, you can go listen to it. Sean and Patrick, they're great guys and great beer. And right down there in the heart of Houston, right there in the Greater Heights, but Great Heights Brewing Company. Yeah, Hazel, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So,
Hazel knows.
is she dressed up?
Her face was painted earlier, but she rubbed it off on my shirt,
Cool. Yeah.
and her ears are kind of halfway hanging off her head now.
Okay. Okay. What is she going to be
Yeah.
for Halloween, like officially?
Cupcake.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
adorable.
A cupcake. And I'm Mary Berry, and Jason is Paul Hollywood from the Great British Bake Off.
Oh, yes. That's great. That's a great show.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I've been really I've been doing a lot of food shows lately, which is not good because then I want to eat
Yeah.
all night. But,
What's your favorite food show of all time?
oh, Top Chef, probably.
Okay.
I've gone back and I started at season 1.
Really?
Yeah, because I skipped a few seasons and I don't want to I want to catch up all the way. So yeah.
Okay.
What's your favorite one?
Probably for nostalgic reasons, like Emerald Live was one of my favorites because he was the first one to really do it like that. You know, he had
Yeah.
like when they first started the Food Channel or the Food Network, it's called the TV Food Network or TV Food Channel or something like that. And it was just him in that white, kitchen set. And you can actually go back and watch some old episodes of The Essence of Emerald on Hulu. And he's like 70 pounds lighter. And he's just trying to figure out a shtick. So he's like, boom or bam. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with yet, but he'll go back. I don't know. But no, Emerald Live was back in the day. And I like the ones where they teach you something. So I like, what's Alton Brown's Good Eats?
Oh, yeah, I love that show.
I love Good Eats. And then,
Yeah.
I read online now that Bobby Flay got big time and kind of turned into a douche. I don't know if that's true.
I read that too. And
Yeah.
also he comes to San Antonio a lot for some reason. And
Yeah.
I've heard from people that have met him in person that maybe
Kind of
he's not, yeah.
not as cool as he could be.
Yeah.
He's like the Joe Buck of chefs.
Yes.
Is our phone line working right now?
Yeah, should be.
All right.
Somebody calling? Are you calling? Are you feeling like you're not getting enough airtime?
Yeah, because I need to call.
You're
as
going
well.
to call in on the other line?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's working. I got it right there. The drunk dial line, 713-678-0070. Hopefully your phone call is spooky.
We may be having a special guest on
Well,
the phone line.
all right, yeah, just give me the high sign when they get there.
okay.
All right, back to food shows, because that's what we
Yes.
talk about on Halloween. Halloween Wars. Do y'all watch that?
I've never seen that. What is that?
It's like Cupcake War or Cake War or whatever, but it's they make Halloween inspired.
Costumes?
No, it's
Oh,
food.
food.
Like yeah. My girls love it. It's okay for me. I mean, it's like, all right, we're watching it, but not,
Yeah.
I'm not as big into the competition stuff. I just like Multo Mario. I liked it because he always talked about stuff I didn't understand. So I was like, oh, I must be
I
learning
like
something.
his personality.
You don't like Multo Mario's personality? Is it because he's on that other show now? Is that?
I don't know, but I've seen him on a couple other things, and I'm like, ooh, I would not want to spend more than 2 minutes with that guy.
Okay, so here's there was a new show. It was on, what was it on? Was it on Amazon or Netflix? It was on one of the streaming deals, right? But it was Emerald's new show, and they were traveling around.
Yes, I saw him on that, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, but then at the end of one of the segments, they're it was just normal food talk, and it was Emerald and Mario, they're going to go to Italy or wherever and learn how to cook this one thing, or they're in Cuba. I don't know. They go to different countries. And then at the end, Multi Mario's like, let's get the fuck out of here. And they just left it in. I'm like, I don't know if that was bad editing or great editing or just like they're trying to be a little edgier, but it was really funny, like, because it was slipped in there so nonchalant and nothing like that had been said ahead of time. And then it's just boom, F-bomb, Molto Mario, just, you know, I'm an edgy chef. It was funny. It was funny. I don't remember what show that is, where it is, but if you can find it.
I want to say it was on Netflix.
Okay, that seems.
Maybe it was on Amazon. You know what? I don't know either.
I don't know.
I'm glad I could verbally work that out with you.
Thank you. Yeah, there's so much good stuff. I mean, if you have Netflix, you should have Amazon Prime, and if you don't, why don't you?
Yeah.
And if you don't, go to liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon and sign up
and get it.
Yeah, we should probably do a
Right
Prime
now.
link. Yeah, a Prime link. I mean, just do the 30-day free trial, free 2-day shipping.
And then forget that you've signed up for the 30-day free trial. Just get automatically.
Yeah, it's what, $100 a year or something like
Something
that.
like that. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and like 3 orders and you're good. If you have kids and you don't do subscribe and save, why are you spending all your time in the grocery store?
I don't even order things off Amazon unless they're on Prime because it's offensive to me.
Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to wait 3 days for this? Psst.
Yeah, what?
What is this?
Why does this not have this blue Prime thing next to it?
Why?
That doesn't make sense.
Who does that? Ugh. What type of people wait more than 2 days? Ugh. Trying to really get that disdain in my face. Ugh. Anyway, okay. Yeah. No, it's really practical. Paper towels, toilet paper, all that stuff. We get it by the truckload sent to the house. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, if you ever need of paper towels,
Oh yeah.
come over to Josh's house.
Right by the beer fridge.
Yeah, he'll hook you up.
I won't hook you up. We need all those.
No one could possibly need all those paper towels.
He's hoarding paper towels.
He is. I mean,
When
there's a room dedicated to paper towels.
you know what it is? It's actually I do have to apologize to the Houston area. When Harvey hit, I could have single-handedly soaked all of that up. That's how many paper towels I have. But I just kept them all because I have a problem.
That sounds like a luxury. That's a luxury because I'm always running out of paper towels. I'm always like, what happened to that last roll?
Yeah,
At Josh's house.
Yeah, I never want to be like I never want to not have paper towels, and I never want to not have toilet paper. And with Prime,
Yeah.
I've made
It's
that
always
dream come
there.
true. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, there you go. You think Jeff says I'm going to get pink eye from this mask. I think it was secured enough where nobody else had this mask on.
He asked something earlier about your keezer. I don't know what a keezer is. Is that like?
Oh yeah, no, that's it's a freezer turned into the freezer version of a kegerator.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about some like personal body parts, but
That has cleared up. My keezeritis.
Okay.
Keezeritis is all good. We got that under control. Little round of antibiotics, little topical cream, and we're good to go. Keezeritis.
yeah,
gone.
and penicillin will fix anything.
Mm-hmm.
You may
My-
be. Sorry.
Can you take me full real quick? I wish we had. I need some. Hold on. Don't take me full. I've got to find the appropriate music. Hold on. Just trust me. Talk about something else. I needed to find some appropriate music for this, but I'm not sure that I have it. I got to look. Go back somewhere else.
All right.
Go to have her talk.
Oh, what's that?
I'm trying to
So,
do something really funny.
Are you,
Yeah.
okay, is Houston weather like San Antonio weather, where it's freezing in the morning and then in the afternoon you're in a bikini?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a bikini.
There's like not. How do you even know how to dress for that?
I just wear short sleeves all the time because
You don't wear a sweater in the morning.
no, I don't get cold. I'm that guy.
No, you take a hoodie or something everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Keep one in the back
Yeah,
seat of
because
your car.
sometimes it's hot and then you get into some shade and you're like, oh, it's like the Arctic right here in this one corner.
Yeah.
And nothing. So,
Huh.
glad we could chat about that.
Yeah. All right, never mind. I don't have the appropriate music. I thought I had some soulful, like some music. I was gonna do the joke's passed. Never mind.
I'm working on an epic guest right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, Catherine, do y'all have any Halloween parties that you're gonna go to, or is it just in the neighborhood?
yeah. Well, San Antonio is celebrating Day of the Dead this weekend,
And that-
so
Isn't it the
I'll be out
second?
there for a couple days.
Isn't that the 2nd of November officially? Like, isn't that the actual? Or
I think officially it is, but because
That's a Wednesday.
they can't do it probably on a Wednesday, they're going to do it on the weekend.
okay.
So I'll be out there with Barbacoa Apparel Saturday and Sunday at La Vita, the heart of downtown San Antonio. We'll be celebrating that. And then I think Jason and I are going to take the kids on Saturday night to this place called The Park, Point and Eats. It's like a food truck. Oh, someone's
cool.
calling.
Oh, are they? Oh, you're
Yes.
good ear. I don't hear that at all.
I hear ringing.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Go caller. You're live on the Drunk Dial line.
Hi, Jennifer the Bearded Lady.
Oh, it's Jennifer the Bearded Lady.
Hey, Jennifer.
Sounds like you're driving around.
What a surprise.
Yeah, it's I just got acupuncture done actually.
Oh,
Yeah?
that sounds like fun.
What?
Acupuncture.
Oh, where?
Yeah, it was fun. Oh, on my back
Oh.
or in Dallas, I mean.
On your back in Dallas. What does it help? Does it actually help?
Yeah, I actually feel pretty happy right now. So it's
Okay.
insane. She did tell me on the other hand, she's like, Jennifer, you need to cut down the drinking beer, and I was like, nah, you're funny.
Oh, wait.
It's not
So-
worth it.
yeah. So you go to the acupuncture to counterbalance too much beer? Is that how does it?
Right? No, I actually do it for pain
Oh.
because of my back. The whole dental hygiene thing creates.
You know
lots
what?
of back pain, but
I feel you. Okay, so I got my teeth cleaned like this
Yeah.
week on Monday. So
good
one,
job.
yeah, I get those 2 cleanings a year, sometimes maybe a third.
We get 3.
We do, but you always want to keep like an emergency trip in your pocket
Right.
just in case. But yeah, I could see like you're all bent over, like
Yeah.
looking in people's mouths, having to get back there. Like I've still got my wisdom teeth, so they,
Yeah.
he had to get back there and really like work on my
Oh God,
my jowls.
you're one of those patients.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I got super. Do y'all like talk about the people when they leave? Oh, he still had his wisdom teeth, and they like jokes, just like, oh my God. So what's going on in the Dallas area other than you getting stuck?
What?
Any?
He's a little baby.
Yeah, that's Hazel. She's asking what was going on in the Dallas area and the beer scene in the Dallas area.
Oh, okay. I'll let her know. We actually are heading into North Texas Beer Week.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Which is awesome, and I can't wait. I actually did a really goofy, just chatting about it. I'm trying to see if my whole YouTube thing works. I don't know. I
Mhm.
know that I can be goofy sometimes, but we'll see.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So,
Yeah, but we have a lot of events. I mean, there's hundreds of events going on around town. It doesn't really matter where you live. You can be in Dallas, Denton, Fort Worth, Plano, Carrollton. Gosh, there's just so many things going on that are actually even through North Texas Beer Week. So
okay.
not just those random events that they claim that they're with North Texas Beer Week, but they're not.
Oh, so
yeah.
you need the official
Yeah,
event.
it's like official beer events. Yeah.
Where will people see you hanging out? What events are you planning on going to?
Well, so for sure, I'm going to be going this Sunday to the Rum Barrel Aged Legion release party,
Okay.
which is at Community. And I'm really excited about this one. I had the McKellen last night after a year, I think, that I've been out. It aged pretty nicely, but I'm excited because this one has, like, coconut notes. They're just bragging on it. I'm excited. The label has, like, a little pretty gold foil in it, and there's Tiku glasses. I mean, it's just going to be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be great. And you can bring your dogs. Both events this year are dog-friendly as well.
Okay.
Then later that night, I'm going to the season 1 premiere of the Frickin' Awesome
Mhm.
guys. So they have their
Oh yeah.
Hopped Up Cinema.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys remember talking to Crystal, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Tell them we said hey.
I will for sure. We actually some exciting news to announce that night. So
Yeah.
you guys will have to look for any posts or anything like that.
And which night is that? Is that Saturday?
That's Sunday night too.
Sunday.
So both of those events are in Sunday, which I love North Texas Beer Week, but Sunday's that day.
Okay.
But I have to go to work tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy, but oh well, we'll be there.
Yeah. No, you rise above and you make it happen. Very cool.
Exactly.
All right. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's literally, like I was saying on my video, it's literally the week that we can't wait to get here, and our livers are like, please stop. Please, no more. Yeah. But
Jennifer.
then, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask how you're dressing up this year.
Oh, for Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I love to be scary, but I think I ordered like a Khaleesi costume not too long ago just because I was excited about the premiere of Game of Thrones, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing just because it's in my closet.
Okay, so what happened? You ordered the costume, it didn't make it by the premiere, and then you were you're like, what am I going to do with this? So now I got to find a reason to wear it.
Exactly. Halloween's going to be the reason to wear my Khaleesi
Yeah.
outfit.
Well, if you make it down to Houston, before the month of November's up, you could always wear that to the Ren Festival, the Texas Renaissance Festival.
I could.
So there's that.
I could.
Keep that.
I love the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy down here. This one down here is great. But yeah, no, okay. You could go as the scariest thing, which would be like a Bud Light delivery guy.
Oh my God! Yes, that would be great, and everybody would be like, "What are you wearing, Jennifer?" Or like one of those Coors Light girls.
Oh yeah.
Out
Yeah.
back in the day, or Miller Light girls. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
Kennedy went as that
One of
last
the
year.
light.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird
my
thing.
gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really sexy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
People are looking at me weird.
I mean, weirder than normal.
Yeah, weirder than normal.
Okay.
I thought I wore it well.
Yeah, you did. I mean, considering all things considered.
Yeah. I shaved my legs, everything.
Ooh.
Did you have a nice rack?
What do you mean? I still do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, if you mean like nice as in friendly, it's not rude. But
No, not rude. Nice.
anyway,
Nice.
I am wearing a blouse today.
that's
You are?
yes.
Yes. I'm.
Are you showing off like some chest hair?
Well, I don't really have a lot of chest hair.
He's got a big gold medallion though. He's got he's showing off a chest hair.
Yeah. I'm not cool
Just
like
one?
Josh.
Yeah, no. Dude, I don't have that many. I shave mine off. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
a swimmer.
I have to shave my hot beard off every day, so I understand. I'm just kidding.
Do you really shave your chest?
Yeah, I use the Manscaper.
Yeah.
Trim it down so I look.
Nice.
So when I swim, I don't want to be. If that ever happens, I don't want to be drugged down by the resistance.
What about your beard? Doesn't that drag you down?
Yeah, but I don't actually swim. But I'm just saying, if it does, in a pinch.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
In case.
if you're out on a boat, the boat gets capsized
Right.
on a 3-hour tour,
Exactly.
and you need to swim back.
Always be prepared.
Yeah.
Always be prepared. So cool.
What are y'all drinking today?
Ooh.
Funny you should ask.
Well, it's not that funny.
Yeah.
It's Lone Pint Brewing in Magnolia. They have a ghost pepper porter, very Halloween appropriate, called Undead Head
Yeah.
Ed. And,
Oh my gosh, I love it.
do
I
y'all-
love their yellow rose, and that must be just delicious.
Yeah, ooh. Their anniversary party coming up in a couple weeks, and they've got a special variation on Yellow Rose that I got to see yesterday.
Really?
And I'm not sure I don't know that I'm at liberty to expose the information just yet, but I saw it in the cooler. I saw one, so like a very special version of Yellow Rose for their anniversary
Don't
party.
you feel honored when you're like, ooh, I get to know something about?
Yes, a little something behind the
Special
scenes.
beer.
Yeah, it's humbling. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing that I know that. Can I try it? Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll leave now. And but anyway, very cool. So what else has been going on in your world? It's been a couple of few weeks since you've been on the show, show.
Wow.
Anything
Cool.
special? Any great beers?
Any great beers? There's so many great beers. We went out to Great Raft Brewing not too long ago to go to their anniversary party, and they made an amazing IPA that had lactose and hints of vanilla in it, and it was tasty. I also had a little taster of their PB&J.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it
Yeah.
tasted just like PB, like roast. I don't know if you guys ever had a toaster oven and like kind of roasted the peanut butter on top of your bread, and then it would like candy it.
Yes.
And then you put it on a sandwich.
Is there any?
Yeah, I've had that. Oh my gosh, you're like the first people that had
Is there
had candied peanut butter on their sandwich.
is there any other way?
Yeah, you just go straight
I
bread.
just like regular old peanut butter. I mean, without putting it in a toaster oven, which is not good. But this tasted like that. It was amazing. And then I finally asked them. They're like, "Yeah, we roasted the peanut butter, or peanuts just a little bit." I'm like, "Yep, there we go."
Very cool.
That's it.
Very cool. All right. So,
And then jelly. You had the jelly in there too, which was weird and cool.
I wonder how they got that in there.
Very interesting. I don't know. It was crazy.
Huh.
It tasted like PB&J.
That's cool. That's very cool.
But yeah, what about y'all? Well, you guys told me you got to see some cool things at Magnolia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lone Pine, just more episodes of Interbrews coming out. Got to talk to some really cool people lately. So, there's that. And then Kennedy, with his Tinder life.
Yeah.
He's had a few.
Right.
Have you had any dates lately?
I have. I'm back on.
Oh, good. He's back on the horse.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what Tinder is now. It's
a
just
horse.
finding a horse for him to ride around
There
and
are-
call it a date.
A lot of horses
I
out
mean,
there.
that's basically what it is. You just hook up.
Yeah. And then, of course, Catherine tending to producer Hazel right now. Life is good down here in the South Texas area, in the Houston area, which is getting ready for Halloween. Watching those Astros. Have you been watching the Astros? I don't know if you guys are allowed to up there. How does that work?
I'm not a big sports fan. I have been watching a lot of horror movies, though, to get prepared for Halloween.
All right.
I know, sorry.
No worries. But I'm just saying it's going to be a fun experience when the Astros win the World Series. We tied it last night in an awesome 11-inning game, so that was fun.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. So anyway,
That's awesome.
all right.
I should be watching.
Well, Game 3 on Friday. Tune in 7
there you
o'clock on
I
your
will.
local Fox affiliate.
Right here in Houston.
Yay!
Yeah. So yeah,
What do you guys watch horror movies?
of course we watch horror movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like a horror fiend. I love them all.
What do you recommend this year? What is your favorite lately?
I'm a big Netflixer.
Mhm.
I watched Raw, that one that the girl you see her biting. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Came out.
Yeah. I watched
You know,
It Follows. That was kind of creepy.
Oh, that's
It
weird.
Follows is great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just watched that last week too.
Tucker and Dale, and this is
That
like a
one-
couple years, but Tucker and Dale versus Evil. That's a fun one.
I do love that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Raw was good. It was in French. I love It Follows. Gosh, I guess my B-rated. There is not a B-rated, but kind of a goofy one called The Babysitter that just came out.
Oh,
is that
on
good?
Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that.
And, yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
Well,
It was great. I loved it.
well, and then also tomorrow, season 2 of Stranger Things.
Well, actually, 12 o'clock tonight.
Is that when it starts? Is
If
that
you guys? Yes,
I'll be
it
up.
comes out at 12.
okay?
I know. I think I might have to be up too. You kind of have to.
Yeah,
I mean, it's Stranger Things.
yeah. There you
I don't know
go.
if they're going to release all of them at the same time, though. 'Cause
I think
they did
so.
that last time, they kind of have to.
Yeah,
they
I think
have to.
they do. I think they do.
That's what Netflix does.
Yeah, Catherine watches. Are you
Yeah.
excited about Stranger Things, Catherine?
Oh my God, I love that show.
Yeah, season 2 drops
Yeah.
tonight at
Yeah.
midnight. Jennifer's saying I was thinking tomorrow,
Oh my
but
God.
technically tomorrow starts at midnight. So
How exciting.
Yeah, I mean, you will be up till 8 a.m., but it's okay.
Yeah.
yeah, who really needs to? Friday's expendable.
Yeah, it's Stranger Things. You have to watch it.
Yeah, I'm starting on
Is
that.
Colin sick tomorrow?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
that,
right.
Not that I'm going to do that.
No.
No.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, I'm in the upside down. I can't convince.
I wonder if if you can get a doctor to write a note for that.
A valid response.
they
Yeah, I know.
treating for infestation of whatever that worm thing is. What's his face?
I don't know. The Demogorgon's friend? I
Yeah,
don't
we'll
know.
see.
That's a good
The
question.
Demogorgets.
Little-
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. They're weird. I don't know, but creepy. I'm not a big trailer watcher, but I watched them, and that monster spider-looking thing looks even scarier than the previous Demogorgon. So
Yeah, it's his uncle. That's what I hear. That's the word on the internet, on Reddit.
Uncle Demogorgon.
the
Uncle
old
Demi.
No, there's a family tree. I didn't.
Uncle.
Yeah, they're from Arizona.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So anyway.
Who's from Arizona? The Demogorgon.
Yeah, the Demogorgons and the they have a whole long lineage. Yeah, they're from that
Nice.
area.
You want to know a cool fact?
Absolutely.
About Stranger Things.
Yes.
The band, not the old music that everybody loves, but the band, the kind of electric sounding, 80s ish music. That
Mhm.
band is from Austin.
Really?
Oh, what's the name of the
Yeah,
band?
they're from Austin, Texas. Oh gosh, I have it on my phone. I can take.
Are you
well,
driving?
yeah,
Yeah, don't. It's okay.
Message it.
they're amazing.
Okay, cool.
They actually didn't need to find each other, and it was like the directors were playing online and found them
Mm-hmm.
and wanted them, and they like just hanging out in Austin and not doing. They were like about to break up. It's a weird story,
Uh-huh.
very weird.
Okay. Well,
What?
we'll have to find out. Maybe we can get them on the show.
That would be pretty sick.
That would be cool.
They're so neat.
That would be awesome. All right.
Jennifer, do you have an all-time favorite horror movie?
Oh gosh. Hocus Pocus? No, I'm just kidding. That's my favorite Halloween movie.
It's not a bad choice. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I know, right? Probably my favorite movie ever. Other than that, gosh, let's see. Like off the top of my head, probably the Amityville Horror, like the old ones,
Oh,
or
sure.
Poltergeist. I mean, all of those old classics. I love It. I watched It recently, the new one, and I love the old It with Tim Curry.
Which one's better, the new one or the old one?
Oh, they're different.
Okay.
Well,
They're like, I'll give you like a little sneak. It's just like, the Georgie scene. Have you guys seen it yet?
I haven't seen it.
no.
No. So I know the Georgie scene in the old one, Tim Curry just kind of like, rah, and grabs him and brings him down.
Mm-hmm.
This one, he is going to bring him down into the gutter, and it's super graphic. His arm gets ripped off, and there's blood everywhere. And I looked at my friend, and I was like, oh my God, this is not going to be like the old one. This is not going to be like the old one. So it's very graphic, very realistic. Yeah,
Okay.
very creepy. So that one's a really good one.
Yeah, cool. Catherine, are you into super creepy movies, or where does your...
I like my movies like I like my food comfortable.
Yeah?
So I don't really eat a lot of spicy food, and I don't really like scary movies. But scary movies that have scared the crap out of me, probably Pet Cemetery when I was like 9
Yeah.
was the worst experience of my life. Blair Witch Project when it first came out, and nobody realized, like they sold it like it was a real documentary.
Mm-hmm.
That at 18 was pretty terrifying.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We watched it on a bootleg
Put it on
VHS,
TV.
so it was like, all the craziness of the camera plus
The
recorded off...
craziness of the camera.
Yeah, plus recorded on somebody else's VCR at a theater with a camcorder or something.
Yeah. That's
Oh
awesome.
my God.
Yeah.
That movie just made me sick.
I feel like I would have thrown up.
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
would've
that was it.
watched that.
We didn't pay much attention to it. It was one of those like Friday night after football in high school things where you're just trying to flirt and, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a movie on in the
You weren't
background.
paying attention to the movie. Okay.
Can't even remember exactly what happened in that movie, and I know I don't need to watch it again because I know it's fake. So,
Yeah.
Right. Well, that
They
once you
made
know
a
it's
new
fake, you're
one.
like, oh, that's the dumbest thing ever.
yeah. Scariest movie of all time, Exorcist, right? Can we all agree?
Yeah, no, that's
You
pretty
know,
scary.
that is very terrifying if it were to happen to someone.
Yeah.
Especially the explicit that she says in it. And you're like, okay.
Yeah. The show on Fox is not bad. They have there's
I
a
haven't
series.
seen it yet. I need to watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's interesting.
Okay.
But it also makes me say, you know what? I could probably go back and watch that movie, and then I know because man, I watched that in high school, and that was one where I wasn't getting as much distraction at the time. So I actually watched the movie. Man, that messed me up for a good 2 or 3 weeks. Like not sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, like call my friends in the middle of the night and be like, hey, what are you doing?
You want to come over and spoon?
Something. Yeah. It's like, Aaron, what are you doing? I need somebody to talk to. Talk me through this. There's I think there's
Was
a
it on
demon.
your own line?
Yeah, I think
it was
I think the devil's in my room right now.
Right.
What? It's like, what are, it's like, yeah. Oh man, it messed me up. That was scary. Did that scare you,
But
Kennedy?
he was in the room.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, you were like 30 when that movie came out.
It's still scary.
I think, did Kennedy hold the boom mic in that movie?
Yeah, he actually worked on that movie.
Yeah,
Who's
it
the
was even
boom mic?
scarier.
He held the boom mic, and then he was the guy with the extra bucket of split pea soup.
Yeah.
The pea soup that she explodes out of her
Yeah.
mouth. Nice.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is not cold enough.
Yeah.
Kennedy's frantically like running around with the soup.
Come on, man.
Plug
We
in
gotta-
that crock pot. We need this up like 7 degrees.
Come on, puke isn't that cold.
Yeah. Let's see what. Oh, I watched the new Friday the 13th, or the newer one, 2008, the reboot. Everybody said it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody said it was bad, but I thought it was really. I thought it was good, especially compared to all the other horror movies that have been done lately. Like they all hit, or at least the mainstream ones, they all hit like that PG-13 realm, so that they can have a broader audience. But that leaves it at that's not you're not hitting the classic needs of a horror movie. This one had, the F-bombs. It had the gratuitous drug use and the boobs.
Topless ladies.
The boobs, yes.
Yeah,
and let me
That's a
say,
big part.
they hit that. I mean, just like it was tasteful, mostly, and realistic, and I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Just saying, they weren't.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what movie scares the shit out of me?
What?
Cheaper by the Dozen.
What?
Hold on.
That's terrifying.
I don't even know what that movie is.
It's got Steve Martin, right?
Oh, with all the kids?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
bet that does scare you because that could actually happen.
Terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm up for nights and nights after that. I'm calling Josh, just crying and sweating in the bed.
Who is this?
I don't want 12 of these children.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah, that is scary. That is scary.
Terrifying.
All right. Well,
But even
yeah. So lots of stuff going on around the state of Texas. We got now. Is it called Dallas Beer Week or North Texas Beer Week?
North Texas Beer Week. So it involves DFW Denton.
Okay. Very
that
cool.
triangle.
Yeah. Very cool. So everybody up there, if you're up there,
Yeah.
check it out and look for Jennifer all around. Well, the whole area. I was gonna say town, but all the towns.
Right. I can be at multiple places at once. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That would be really cool, though. That'd
That
be
is
really
quite a
cool.
talent.
I could
It
be
is.
everywhere. Yeah. I would be like Jesus, pretty much.
Was he? Did he do that?
pretty much.
Yeah.
The
that's-
Jesus,
Almost.
the Jesus of beer. I mean, I have a beard. We're good, right?
Yeah, once
Yeah.
you start turning
Yeah.
water into beer.
Yeah.
You're the-
Daily
Yeah.
bread. It's your daily
Oh,
bread. Give
yeah.
us this day our daily bread. And all right, cool. Well, Jennifer, keep doing what you're doing, and keep being the bearded lady. And everybody, check out her social. Twitter. Follow her on Instagram, of course, YouTube, and all the cool stuff she does. And taking care of the whole North Texas beer scene. So Jennifer, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Keep us posted, which I know you will, and come back real soon so we can chat it up again.
Of course.
And Jennifer,
Thank you guys so much.
and if you keep watching us, we're going to be showing you special horror movies and scary beer pairings.
That's a
Right.
tease. That's a
Yes.
tease.
Yes.
So yeah.
Like today? Like
Yeah,
right now?
like in just a few minutes.
a
I
few
think
minutes.
we're going to take
Oh
a
my
break,
God.
right? Reset and come back and do that. Is that what we're doing?
Sure, we can do that.
We're going to do that. All right, everybody. The bearded lady.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Cheers,
Jennifer.
y'all.
All right. Thank you. We'll talk to you next time down the road, literally, as she drives around. Jennifer, the bearded lady, everybody. That was good. That was impromptu.
It was.
Yeah. Way to go.
Sort of impromptu.
Okay, so you had that in the works.
Kind of.
Way to produce there, bro.
Yeah.
That was some strong production. Strong game.
Every once in a while, I get
Catherine.
something right.
Yeah, no. All right. But let's see. Have y'all been watching scary movies?
No.
No? Not even like what?
Well, I'll tell you what I've been watching that you guys might think is scary. Called The Midwife.
Who's in that?
There's a lot of blood.
Ew.
I'll pass on that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just let if you need something.
Do you have any that your kids like to watch? Like,
She makes them watch Midwife.
No, we do a lot of they call it. My kids like what they like is called baby scary.
like Hotel Transylvania?
So not real scary, just
Yeah.
like cartoon scary is good for them.
Yeah, Hotel
So,
Transylvania is a good one.
Peanuts or whatever.
I didn't see
Yeah,
the.
that yes.
Yeah, I didn't see the second one yet. It's on Netflix. I just haven't taken the time to watch the first one. I'm kind of a purist. The first one is great. We always make sure we watch, and this is a baby, like talking about baby scary. Spookly the Square Pumpkin.
Aw, spookly.
Y'all know you know Spookly, right?
He can't help that he's square.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Life. But when there's a storm,
And that's just basically basically means that he's like super boring, right?
No, he's an actual square pumpkin.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like he's not the pumpkin that's like sneaking a cigarette behind school.
No, well, he wouldn't
He's
do that.
such a square.
Yeah, he's a total square. But he saves all the round pumpkins. And it's the book talks about how the next season. Okay, so he's rewarded because the farmer comes out and picks the special pumpkin from the pumpkin patch, which was
Okay.
spookly after there was a storm that came across the bay and it broke the fence and some of the pumpkins fell out, so some of the pumpkins died because in this story they all have
Oh,
personalities,
That's
right?
horrible.
Yeah, they drowned, a horrible death.
Oh my gosh.
But Spookly teetered and tottered and got himself into the gap in the fence and saved all the other ones. And they all piled on top of him. And then he almost dies from suffocation from like basically passed out bodies. Basically, is what he threw
This is
himself.
a kid's show?
It's a
Like
book.
a Game of Thrones scene.
It's a book, but the if you look deep, it gets pretty. It's pretty dark. So anyway, once he saves everybody, then the next day the farmer comes out and he's setting all the pumpkins back up because he's going to sell them. What is essentially he's going to sell them into slavery is what happens when you sell a person. That this is what happens, right? To be cut up and hacked for somebody's enjoyment and
So many political and social overtones in this.
Yeah, but then the one special one,
pumpkin tail.
gets picked to take and put on the porch, but we know what happens there. His head gets lobotomized and his inside's scooped
Yeah.
out, and then there's a candle
Right.
stuck inside him. And then they talk about the next season because he sowed spookly seeds in every row, which means he buried his remains out. Like all these special, like different shaped and different colored pumpkins grew, and people came from all around to buy his kinfolk. So
And that's the happy ending?
that's the happy ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that you can't judge a book or a
Spookly
pumpkin
spreads his seed and he gets rewarded.
by
That's all I
getting
got from that.
by getting lobotomized.
Yeah. Well,
But it's a beautiful story. Actually, it's a heartwarming.
sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds similar to some other favorites, which are like the Brave Little Toaster, very underrated.
Yeah, the original.
Like that, the original, of course, not the one where they go to space and do all this other stupid stuff.
Yeah, they went too far. They tried to.
They went too far.
Yeah, they tried
Same
to.
with Land Before Time.
Yeah,
Too far. Too many.
most of those
The
sequels.
first one is the best.
I don't know that they've started on the new Frozen 2, The Return or The Revenge or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, that's not,
I think
that
that
doesn't appeal to me.
that should be straight to DVD.
Yeah, definitely. I hope so.
We don't need to delve deeper into that story.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But anyway, we're gonna take a quick break and reset, and then do our scary movies and
Yeah.
beer parents.
Let's do that.
All right. Well, this would be a great time for me to mention that today's episode, as in all the episodes, brought to you by the Grain Cellar.
What's up, Preston?
Look at that, it's dripping with. You know what that is? It's raspberry extract. So you could make your own version of like Raspberry AF from St. Arnold or something like that,
Oh,
or some other raspberry beer, maybe like a raspberry stout. That would be good. But the Grain
Yum.
Cellar is Humble's premier homebrew store, 240 First Street West.
premier.
Yeah. And Preston, not for a limited time, but as far as we know, in perpetuity. If you go in and say, I love Liquid Lunch, he's going to give you that
Yeah.
free hug.
He's gonna give you that waist down hug
Yeah, whatever,
or waist up.
whatever you want, whatever you need.
Yeah.
And if you need him to laugh like Vincent Price while he does it, just because it's Halloween,
He'll do it.
He'll do it. Homebrewing, winemaking, distilling, fermenting supplies. He's got a cheese class coming up. Check that out. All kinds of cool stuff.
Get that cheese, girls. Get all your girlfriends. Go get all your girlfriends and go see Preston at the Grain Cellar.
That would be a fun night. That would
Make
be
a day of it. Yes, it's a girls' night.
If you're more into wine,
Woo!
he can hook you up. He can make wine, cider, whatever you
See?
want.
Yeah. Think about how convenient your life would be, ladies, if you could just make that rosé in your kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. The work
Right?
up front.
You don't have to hide it and smuggle it in the grocery bag.
Is rosé
In your kitchen already. You're making it.
Is rosé a style that brings shame to people? Is it considered a less than wine style? I don't know.
Broke up a little bit. I missed it. Say it again.
Oh, is rosé considered like a less than wine style? Like, is that?
I don't drink wine. I don't know. I just know that I see a lot of T-shirts that say things like rosé all day, and I'm like, oh, that must be popular.
Okay. No, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. I got you. I hear you. Yeah, make it all right there at home. Merlots, Chardonnays,
Yeah, all
Wi-
of them.
Wine spritzers, anything you want.
Yeah, do that. Strawberry Hill.
Mm-hmm. You can do it at the Grain Cellar.
Yep.
So go ask Preston. We're going to take our break, reset, scary movie, and beer pairings because that's what you need going into this weekend.
Can't wait.
We'll be right back with more Liquid Lunch. Wah-ah-ah.
你好吗? This is Jeff from 11 Below Brewing. You are listening to Liquid Lunch.
Hey everybody, Josh here. Just want to say thank you so much for helping Interbrews get to 5 years. That's right, we've hit 5 years, and I just want to say thank you for everybody that listened, subscribed, shared, enjoyed, laughed, and was a part of all of this. So this is what it's all about, just having great times with great people over great beers here in Houston and beyond. So hopefully 5 more years to come, thousands of episodes. We'll see. But anyway, thank you so much. Interbrews is now 5. And our 100th episode with Brock Wagner, founder of St. Arnold, godfather of Texas craft beer. Yep, right there for you to enjoy. So thank you very much. This is Interbrews.
Cause when you want a Frosty, you just rip it right off. There's no time wasted, no time lost. Tell that pretty waitress come a-running over here and bring me another Flop Top beer.
Liquid Lunch is sponsored by Barbacoa Apparel. Barbacoa Apparel is a San Antonio-based independent clothing line that caters to Texans and Texans at heart. To find out more about Barbacoa Apparel or to buy your favorite taco tea, go to barbacoaapparel.com.
Make sure to check out Liquid Lunch every Friday to get your weekend's hobby happenings.
Hey, this is Kennedy. If you missed our show, not a big deal. Head over to our YouTube channel, Liquid Lunch on YouTube. Catch all the rears, full HD.
Do you love craft beer? Do you love to laugh? Then you'll love me. I mean, who doesn't? I'm Catherine Contreras, and I'm the host of the She's Crafty podcast, a comedy and craft beer show taped in San Antonio, Texas, home of the Alamo, breakfast tacos, and some of the best craft beer in the Lone Star State. You can download the She's Crafty podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and just about anywhere you find badass podcasts. Or just go to our website, shescraftypodcast.com.
Hi, this is Mike Norfleet with Under the Radar Brewing.
Howdy, this is Herb Garcia with Under the Radar Brewery, and you're listening to Liquid Lunch.
We are the Legion of Beer. We are the Legion of Beer. We worship the hops. We all drink no schnapps. We are the Legion of Beer.
Hey, this is Kennedy here. We'd like to hear from you. Call our drunk dial line, 713-678-0070.
Hey guys, Josh here from Liquid Lunch. Are you driving around and can't watch that super clean, beautiful, sparkling HD video stream on YouTube or Facebook? Well, that's okay, because we have you covered. Go to Mixlr, mixlr.com/liquidlunch and listen to our beautiful high-def streaming audio feed. That's right. While you're driving down the road, you can hear all the antics, all the shenanigans, everything going on in the world of Texas craft beer right here on Liquid Lunch. Again, that is mixlr.com/liquidlunch, or simply go to liquidlunchshow.com/Mixlr.
Hey, this is Preston, and you're listening to Liquid Lunch, my favorite.
We are back.
Are we?
And we're back.
In first pitch ceremonies, Rich
Sorry, that was a little early.
We're back.
Yeah, last night, big game, Kath. I know you probably watched.
Oh, I heard about something. I think there was it was a football game or rugby or something that was on that everybody was screaming at the TV for.
No, last night.
Foosball.
Yeah, listen to this.
Oh, that's right. It was the World Series of football.
No, your Houston Astros. Back and forth.
Mine?
Huh? Yours.
What?
Yours and mine.
Yeah. Was Nolan Ryan playing?
He was in the stands.
Okay.
Maybe. He'll be here in Houston.
Did they win the World Series? Is that what
They
happened?
won game 2, 11 innings.
Okay.
But here's the highlights.
An away game.
2-0 is drilled deep to left center field. Going back is Taylor looking up. See you later.
Altuve home run!
puts the Astros ahead in the 10th, 4-3.
Yeah, that was in the 10th. So we hit back-to-back home runs in the top of the 10th. Then Correa. That was bad. That was awesome. So we're like, oh, we're gonna win. And then, spoiler alert on these highlights. Here come back the Dodgers in the bottom of the 10th. They are stunned. They were completely stunned. But then, bottom of the 10th, Puig, another home run. It was bananas. Just bananas. Actually, that wasn't a home run. That was just a... Yeah, they tied it up. 11th inning. Finally, Springer. He's been on a cold streak since the whole, last few games of the season. Yeah, Springer dinger.
Springer dinger.
Yeah, it's a Springer dinger, and we held on. Yeah. Yes, that it is John Smoltz. So there you go. Your Astros highlights. So game 3 on Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all here in Houston. And I know you're excited about that, Catherine.
I'm going to be at all 3 of them.
I'm so excited. What did you guys did you drink beer with those with that baseball watching? What did you drink?
We were at work. I was at work.
Okay.
Work.
Right.
Yeah.
We drank apathy on one hand and
okay.
Sadness.
Disdain.
How did that go down?
A little bitter. It's a little bitter.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard
Yeah,
to-
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's hard to swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got it.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
but at least you got to watch the game.
That is
And
true.
That's really all that matters.
That is true.
Right?
Sort of.
I didn't get to watch the game.
Yeah.
Not that I really would have watched it anyway.
You just lie.
Yes. I'm
It's not
so
a-
upset that
here's
I didn't
the
get to watch
thing.
the game.
Here's I get the
Although I will say this. I did get to watch like the last 2 innings of the game.
That's all. That was the best part.
Yeah.
That's the best part. All right. So let's get into our movies because it's Halloween coming up on Tuesday.
Do it.
And of course, Halloween parties. I'm assuming all weekend long. Get-togethers, get-togethers, multiple get-togethers.
Get
Yes.
together.
Yes. So if you're going to be watching scary movies this weekend, which you should be if you're not, so much good entertainment out there. Perfect time of year, a little cool. Here's what I would recommend, Catherine. If you can swing
I
it,
want to hear it.
fire pit in the backyard.
Swinger?
Huh?
Oh.
What? What?
Huh?
Did you say swinger?
Sounds like you said swing it. That's what I heard. I don't know.
No. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Okay. No. If you can swing it,
Oh, if you could swing it.
not
okay,
if
I'm
you're a
sorry.
swinger.
Yeah.
I didn't
Totally
know.
different.
I thought you were recommending that lifestyle, and I was like, that does sound scary. Look.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
If you're a swinger, you want to have a Halloween party with scary
Right.
movies, and
Yeah,
we're recommending
there we go.
beers.
Get out that key bowl.
Yeah.
Grab those costumes.
We're recommending beers, movies at the swinger party.
Yeah, got it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Your costume would be perfect, Kennedy.
Costume.
That costume at a hot tub. That's all you need.
Costume.
Leave the shirt on though.
Yeah.
Just because of
Yeah,
the
leave the shirt on. Shirt on. Shirt on.
Yeah, in the hot
nothing
tub, that'd be good. All right, so this weekend, of course, if you can swing it, I recommend, since the weather is so nice outside, fire pit, pull the TV outside, because, you don't need much. You just need your internet connection, Wi-Fi or whatever.
Right.
Watch some of these movies out there by the fire pit.
Yes, we got
Yeah.
some good ones.
Yeah, and you know what you need for these movies? You need a great beer to go along with it.
Yes, of course. Or all of them.
Yes, so, and,
We have the perfect movies and beers.
yes, go
We
for it.
think.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
All right.
Do you guys want me to just start going down the list? 'Cause
Yeah.
I got it here.
yeah, let's do that.
Ready?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
hit that beautiful
Let's
beam
start.
footage.
The first one, Dawn of the Dead,
Yes.
Uh-oh.
produced in 1978.
Is it really that old?
Hey,
I guess so.
Yeah, it's that old.
All right.
It was definitely a 70s movie.
Okay.
with the calling things old from
Yeah.
the late 70s.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, so are we doing descriptions too, or no?
Yeah, no. Go ahead. You're good. You're telling me.
Following an ever-growing epidemic of zombies that have risen from the dead, two Philadelphia SWAT team members, a traffic reporter, and his television executive girlfriend seek refuge in a secluded shopping mall.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a shopping
Yeah.
mall, zombies outside. This is like
Yeah.
this is one of my favorite.
Is it?
zombie
That's-
movies? Yeah,
it's
really good.
I'm not a huge zombie fan. Catherine, what about you? Do you have an opinion on zombies? One again?
You know, I don't seek out zombie movies, but I will watch them if. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's zombies, I guess, in Game of Thrones. So
Yeah, and that it kind of bothers me.
does it? Because isn't that part of the magic?
Well, okay. Game of Thrones a little different. Yes, there is magic involved, and it's well established. Something
Right.
like The Walking Dead, where it's like a virus. Those
Right.
bodies would just fall. If you would just stay away from everybody for a few months, they would fall apart
Right.
due to just
Right.
deterioration. Just,
Right.
and then you're like, all right, we're done.
Yeah, you would be a real joy to watch a movie with, Josh. Okay, so the
That's
beer
not-
that we are pairing
that's
with
not
Dawn
accurate.
of the Dead is Dawn of the Dake,
Yeah.
a double IPA from
Yeah,
Cobra
Cobra
Brewing.
Cobra.
Yeah.
Where's Cobra exactly? Do we know?
That is somewhere in North Texas.
Oh, if Jennifer was here right now, she'd be
Oh,
like,
hold
I
on.
know exactly where that is.
I know this. Oh,
Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty
Dawn of-
scary.
Dawn of the Tank.
Pretty scary.
I like their
Okay,
label.
next movie.
Go right. Go. for it.
That what is in his mouth?
I was about to say. I don't know. I don't know.
I
What is
think
that?
it's part of the snake.
He's a vegetarian. It's a cucumber. That's what I'm going with.
Is that a snake? I think it's a snake.
Oh, there's a
I don't
snake
think
on his
that-
head.
I mean, it's a snake, but I don't think it's a snake.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
If
why
anybody
not?
from Cobra
Why?
Brewing
I mean,
wants to
you've
come
got
on and
nothing to lose, right?
yeah. No, I mean, what's gonna? Yeah, it's not like
What's the worst that could happen?
nah. It's 2017. You're fine, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Zombies.
You live that. Do that.
Yeah.
March it out.
We
Okay.
we don't judge the zombies.
He's the only zombie wearing Daisy Dukes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look at his Cobra hat.
That's true. That's
he's
fabulous.
Great.
Hey.
Okay. The next movie, Carrie, 1976.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie White, a shy, friendless teenage girl who is sheltered by her domineering religious mother. That's like my whole childhood. Unleashes her telekinetic powers after being humiliated by her classmates at her senior prom.
Yeah.
Look, pig's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
So I chose the original, not the remake.
Good. And
Okay,
I made the suggestion, right? I think
Right.
Yeah,
am
you
I
did.
taking credit
You
for
did.
this one?
You can take credit for it.
Good.
Sissy Spacek.
Yeah.
She's
And could anybody look at Sissy Spacek again after that and just not be like, oh,
No, that was it. This is
although
one of
she
the.
needs a sandwich. I think somebody should feed her a little bit more.
Yeah.
The beer we're pairing with that is You've Got Red on You.
Eh?
A kettle aged saison with raspberry from Brash Brewing.
Yes.
Eh?
Yeah. Isn't it appropriate?
That sounds like either blood. Well, that's yeah.
You know, I just had this beer on Saturday.
And?
I was at Brash Brewing.
Uh-huh.
So good.
Yeah. We're gonna be at Brash on Monday for Interbrews.
By the way, I am opening
Nice.
a Brash.
Like I said, a lot of them set up, ready to go, cruising into the end of the year. But yeah, we'll be at Brash.
I am opening
Very
a
nice.
Brash beer as we speak.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
What do we got? Cortado, right?
Cortado.
Which is the pour me a little sippy sip.
Oh, that's got a lot of head on it.
Yeah, it does. You gotta turn it, dude. Yeah, turn it. Not completely sideways. There. All right, we gotta work on that.
I got this.
All right. Moving right along. So the saison with raspberries.
Uh-huh.
That's
And who doesn't like a saison for real?
you know.
For really deals.
Yeah, I was discussing this with the guys at Great Heights. It's one of the. It's like a brewer's favorite, even though the sales aren't on like IPA levels. Everybody loves a
But they're
saison.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, delicious.
And there's so much variation as well. So
Yeah, you can put anything in there.
Yeah.
Okay, next movie, Legend, 1985. Getting closer to the mid 80s.
yes.
A young man must stop the Lord of Darkness from destroying daylight and marrying the woman he loves.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
No good with that.
Who hasn't lived that
I
off?
don't think I've ever. Is that the one with Tom Cruise?
Yes,
It is.
It is.
When he like skips through the woods with the little guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you got this demon guy that like randomly kills unicorns just for the hell of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
didn't
that's
you-
right.
yeah. Broke
Yeah.
off the horn or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing is like this was back when Tom Cruise could be a character. Now everything he's in, he's just
Now he is a character.
he's just Tom Cruise being something.
Something else.
Yeah, it's not Tom Cruise is. It's just Tom Cruise.
You think like when he's at home, he's just jumping on top of couches and like
Yes.
shaking his fist in the air.
Yeah, I think that guy has. I mean, he's probably listening, but somebody. He's probably got somebody
He's
listening.
totally listening.
Yeah.
Scientology is going to come down on us so hard.
Yeah,
after
they
this
come down on
episode.
people.
Well, when your name is dropped 3 or 4 times, he's like, get on that. But no, he's such a big name now. It's just
Tom Cruise?
Yes, he's distracting in movies.
Yeah, this is a movie
that's
from my
what
childhood.
it is. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
I'm just saying, he's Tom Cruise is it's just Tom Cruise doing something. It's not a character you get lost in.
Right. Not anymore.
Right.
Not like Top Gun.
Oh no, or Days of Thunder.
This
Or Days
movie
of
wasn't
Thunder.
far away from Top Gun.
Huh?
I think this was like 2 years before Top Gun.
Yeah.
So same.
Toy. What was it? Toy Soldier? Not Toy Soldier. Is it Toy Soldiers? No, the one where he's in the military academy.
Oh,
What is that? Taps?
with
No.
Are you talking about with Jack Nicholson? A Few Good Men?
No. When he was a kid, he was a military academy.
Yeah,
and they
those
took-
Taps.
Taps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Enough Tom Cruise talk.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So pairing with Legend, 1985, we're going with, is it Akron? Acheron? Acheron?
Acheron.
A whiskey-aged imperial stout from Martin House Brewing Company.
Sounds like you had some of this before you did this.
Oh my God, you guys,
12%
so good.
there. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. No, that's
Look at that label. That is terrifying.
that is dark, right?
So
Martin House, man, they've got some good beers. Martin House.
So it looks like
Yeah.
the inspiration came right from that guy. I mean,
Right? That was a good. That's a good one. This was a Kennedy grab, I believe. Right? Didn't you?
Yeah,
That's
this was from our.
That's either a demon or that's like me, right? Like PMSing. It could really go either way.
Hold on, I just had a Kennedy moment. Oh, Cortada. That's good beer.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Brash's stout game is so strong.
Is it good?
Oh my gosh,
man,
their
yeah,
stout game is so strong.
You know, this one is it's a Crowler fill that I got back in May.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good. Sealed. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Can't wait. Can't wait till Monday. But I mean, I'm going to live in this moment right now. I'm just saying. The good things ahead.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Let's not jump ahead to Monday.
That's right. Right. All right.
Oh, someone's gonna have to take over for me.
Oh, Army of Darkness.
I love this movie.
Yeah. What is that? Hail to the King, baby.
Yeah.
Ash, finally in the third installment after Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
He's back at the retail, what's the store? It's like a Safeway.
Yeah.
Anyway, selling sporting
S-Mart.
goods. S-Mart?
Shop Smart, Shop S-Mart.
There you go. And the Book of the Dead.
Necronomicon.
Yep. He's got to go and save it. Takes the, what was that car? It was a big
That's
boat.
like a Nova or something?
Yeah, big boat of a car.
Yeah,
I love this series.
Yeah, this is.
They're making a new one, you know.
You know, have you seen the TV series?
I have not.
Ash
It's on
versus
Starz.
Evil Dead?
Yeah.
There's already been like 2 seasons.
Really?
It's,
Well,
yeah.
they're doing okay. So they
it's
did the
good.
reboot of Evil Dead, right?
Yeah.
Which it's not really a
Yeah.
reboot per se. They said it was more of a sequel because they showed Ash at the very beginning or at the very end after the credits, which is kind of the new. That's what you do, you know, or whatever. But man, talk about just. I love Army of Darkness. It's one of my favorite.
Oh yeah,
scary movies.
yeah, probably mine too. And yeah, it's where he goes back in time in his Nova.
Makes the metal hand,
He's
and
like,
then
yeah,
the
Hail to the King, baby.
yeah. Just I want to be Ash.
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah, I do too. Minus like the hand. I don't want to really lose my hand.
But if you could have a chainsaw as a hand,
Yeah.
I mean that's pretty cool. Have you seen Army of Darkness, Catherine, or
No,
Evil
I
Dead
have
1 or
not.
2?
Any of the Evil Deads.
They're campy, kind of fun. I mean, there's scary moments, but they're campy. You should do it. It's this would be I recommend. Start with Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2. It's almost like the same movie over again.
Yeah, I think they made Evil Dead 1, and then they're like, we could do it better.
But still,
So they
you
made
watch
Evil
them
Dead
both.
2.
you
Yeah,
know.
it's basically the same one. Just
yeah.
yeah,
But good. And then Army of Darkness. It's got a lot of funny moments and stuff too.
yeah. So with this beer, we want to drink
King of Terrors.
Yeah,
Copperhead. From Copperhead and Conroe.
Yeah.
Seth.
It's an Imperial Stout.
Yeah, it's good beer. It's good beer. So I head on up to available in is it bottles? I believe they're in bottles.
No, this particular one isn't bottled. They
No?
have another
They have-
Imperial Stout. I think it's called Black Venom.
Yes.
That one's bottled.
This was taproom only, or just on tap?
I believe this is taproom only.
Okay, they have a quaint, cozy little taproom up there in Conroe that's very inviting.
Yeah,
and, you can see the corgi, Seth's corgi. I forget the corgi's name. What is his name? It's left me.
Fido.
No.
Jim. Tom.
Forget it. It'll come to me later.
No, I was
Roland.
actually at
That's it.
Copperhead for the very first time about a month ago.
Yeah, it's a fun spot.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, fun spot. Love me some Copperhead.
All right.
Conroe bringing their brewing game strong. All right, on to the next one.
Yeah, on the next one. Hold on. Here we go.
I saw this for the first time like a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's not. These aren't the
Hellraiser?
Yeah, the Cenobites are
Cinnabites.
Yeah.
Which sounds a lot like Cinnabons.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so delicious.
Really creepy.
Yeah, but not
really. But these movies,
they're not that good.
No, they're really not.
They're not that good.
I mean,
but you watch them anyway because there's like 17 of them.
Yeah, but these guys are so spooky.
Yeah,
and stuff. But
I don't know if any of the after the first one, maybe the second one.
No, the second one was good too.
Is it better than the first one?
Maybe actually,
or
maybe
is it more tolerable than the first one?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's just like the only good parts are the scene with like Pinhead and stuff like that.
Yeah, the whole guy losing his skin and everything.
Yeah,
and the box. There's the box. You got to get into that. What is that box called? Rare thing. I just put on a flannel shirt because it's cool in the studio.
Hold on.
I cranked down the thermostat to like 65 because we get.
Oh my goodness!
It gets sweaty in here. If you 70 and above, it gets a little funky with all these guys in here typically.
Yeah, all these guys.
Well,
just you and me.
Yeah. So anyway, I put on a flannel.
Yeah, good.
Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe my blood is just thinned out from all the beer. Moving right along. What are we recommending with Hellraiser? Grim Shearer from Lakewood.
Yeah.
Again, Jennifer. Rye wine.
Yeah.
What do we know about this beer? Do we know anything? It's like a barley wine, but made with rye.
Maybe.
Barrel aged.
Yeah, all I know is that it's
you got the label.
Rye wine, rye whiskey barrel aged.
Okay. No. All right. Cool.
11.4.
Somebody let us know on the old socials. What do we need to know about rye wine? That's pretty sweet. Yeah. I'd like to try that. Are we streaming on Periscopes today?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, excellent.
We're all over the place.
Way to go.
All right. So next is another one of my favorites. Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah. I don't really think about this as a go-to Halloween movie, but yeah, it makes sense.
Well, I mean, the second half is.
No, it's appropriate. It's
Yeah.
appropriate. Have you ever seen this one, Catherine?
No, who's in this?
George Clooney.
Quentin Tarantino and George Clooney. It's actually directed. It's not directed by Quentin.
Yes, I think I have seen it. Yes.
Yeah, it's directed by the guy that did Desperado, right?
Yeah, Robert Rodriguez from Austin.
Yeah.
From San Antonio. He's actually from San Antonio.
Oh.
He just got big time and moved to Austin. Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he packed it up and left.
He went to film school at UT.
Oh, okay.
He was
Yes,
pretty.
he did.
He made a super low budget movie, like full length movie, while he was a film school student,
Uh-huh.
and it kind of became a cult classic.
What is
El Mariachi?
Oh yeah. And then and then Desperado, and then like Once Upon a Time in Mexico or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the.
So they also have a TV series.
From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah, which is
like Stars or something?
I forget, but it follows like the movie, like almost exactly.
Okay.
It's weird.
Yeah. If you've seen any of his other movies, then you should know what to expect. But a fun movie, I suppose.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, like last half of the movie, they're in Mexico.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little twist at the end where you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
What are we going to pair with this one? La Muerta.
Yeah, this is Dia de la Muerta, the Freetail series.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
How
gold medal winner, right?
Yeah. How? Yes, it is. It is a GABF gold medal winner. How hard is this to get your hands on there in the old SAT?
From what I understand, there's supposed to be some kind of release or bottle share coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw.
Yeah.
I saw somewhere on Facebook that these are like the 2016s. This 2017s are coming out.
Different labels.
Right.
Yeah, they're different labels, but I mean, there's another.
Do we know who all these characters? I know that's Lemmy.
Yeah.
Who else?
Well,
is that Prince?
There's David Bowie.
Yeah. Okay. Is that Prince? Who's in the cowboy hat? Is that Macho Man?
I don't know.
Is that Macho Man Randy Savage? Because he passed. I should know who that is.
I mean, this is 2016. So.
Right. So you got to think who passed in 16.
But David Bowie isn't dead.
David Bowie's dead, dude.
Did David Bowie die?
Yeah, he died of cancer.
David Bowie died, Kennedy.
Oh boy.
That's why I'm going to zombie David Bowie this Halloween.
Oh God.
Also,
That's
Prince
embarrassing.
not around anymore either.
Prince dead, Lemmy dead, all these dudes are dead. That's the whole thing. La Muerta, right?
Prince as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Muerta, what is Muerta? That's
Death.
Day of the Dead.
Yeah. Right? There you go.
Yeah.
Josh explains things he doesn't really understand.
Yeah.
Lost in Translation with Josh Stewart.
All right. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay. The Craft.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Catherine, you've seen this movie, right?
Well, what teenage girl hasn't seen The Craft?
From the 90s, right? Yes.
From the 90s, which would have been what? Rose McGowan.
Yeah. Is she? Yeah. No, is she?
No.
I think she's in that. No. Which one is she? That's a different one.
Jawbreaker?
Nev Campbell?
Oh, Nev Campbell. Who else is in that?
The chick from Waterboy? Vicky Valancourt from Waterboy. I don't remember her real name.
All right.
Vicky Valancourt, let me look at her boobies.
Yeah.
And then the girl from the main girl, isn't she from like there was commercials or something she was on, and then the black girl, I don't remember her name either. I don't remember anything else she was on. Nev Campbell though.
The tagline says it's Carrie meets Clueless.
You know what? This is one. It's on Netflix, but I don't think it's very 90s. It's very
It's
very
like the
90s.
Mean Girls of Halloween movies.
Yeah, very nice. I don't know. Mean Girls kind of holds up.
Well, in this.
No, you're right. Mean Girls does hold up.
This one, I remember my Keith Salter. Mr. Salter was our drama teacher in high school, and he was like, he had this big booming voice. He would do voiceovers and stuff. And this movie came out. He goes, "The Craft," more like "The Crap." He was so passionately against this movie when it first came out. This movie is horrible. It should be called "The Crap." I don't know why I remember. That's the thing I remember most. I mean, I went to the movie theater to see this movie, but he was he was like, "This is the worst movie ever." And history has vindicated Keith Salter. Mr.
Yeah.
Salter, you were right.
Good job. Good call.
All right, so in this particular one, I picked the beer before.
You're gonna need this beer to make it through this movie.
I picked the beer before the movie because, yeah.
Poor Witchmaker.
Witchmaker,
No, it makes sense, but you're gonna need like 3 of these and then watch the movie.
Well, it's a witch.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have went with Blair Witch Project.
Probably, if you haven't seen that one. Or what are Hocus Pocus has witches in it?
I wouldn't really call that a scary movie.
I heard they're remaking Hocus Pocus, but like with the original cast.
Really?
It's going to be Hocus Pocus in a retirement home.
Yeah. Is it a sequel or just the movie again?
I don't know, but that's what I heard, that they're doing another Hocus Pocus movie with the original cast.
Okay. Well, if it's the original cast, I'll give it a look. But the original one was great.
All right.
The original one was great, yes.
Yeah.
So stepping back for a second.
I suggested we pair Hocus Pocus with a beer, but Kennedy, have you ever seen Hocus Pocus?
Yeah, I mean.
But you were like a 30-year-old dude when you saw it.
Probably.
Yeah. So, and you have kids, like you might have had your nephew around or something. But
No, he's only 7.
yeah, I mean, maybe you saw it last year. I'm just saying. I said Hocus Pocus with live Hocus Pocus. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but we're going for scary. We're going for scary labels.
No, we're going with beers that pair well with the movie.
Scary beers, scary labels.
Okay, again, lost in translation. We probably should have had a pre-show meeting on this one.
All right. Well, can we jump back for a second?
I mean, if we must, yeah.
All right. So, first of all, I need to say thanks to Baleson.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Adam.
Cowboy hat. It's Merle Haggard.
Of course it is. Yeah. How did I not know?
I don't know.
I should have known.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
I don't know.
What's my list? Well, hold on. I've got like a bunch of windows here.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. This is probably like one of my all-time favorite horror movies.
Well, let's see it.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yes. This movie's actually from the 60s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's old. But this is like where zombies should
this is where they should live. This was like the standard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a roommate that had an adult movie version of this called Night of the Living Dead.
Mm-hmm. And
Not,
the bed was alive?
no.
Okay.
There were things
That
happening
doesn't really make sense.
on
but,
the bed.
Okay.
But anyway.
There's
So
panic.
was it? Wait, hold on. We can't just stop there.
Yeah. No, we're not. We're not.
Yeah.
Was it zombies getting it on, or was
Yeah.
it zombie like bits of body, or
There
what was
were a couple of female stars, leading
Okay.
leading actresses, and one of them became a zombie.
Yes.
And the zombie apparently makes you randy, and real, And so she proceeded to zombify all the people in the cast.
I see.
Yeah,
Because to me, like I feel like a better twist on that would have been like if someone's Johnson maybe wouldn't die.
Yeah.
But next time, that'll be my version.
Okay. Well, I mean, we need a reboot. There's always need for a reboot.
There's got to be another one. Yeah.
Maybe the female saves that part.
Yeah.
And then uses it.
Maybe I do not know.
There we go. There
Now,
we go.
the funny part about my roommate having that on VHS one,
Mhm.
which is a funny statement in 2017, he had also said, "Yeah, I've gotten rid of all of that. I'm trying to not." And so, but me and my other roommate, Kevin, we knew where his stash was. It was like, dude, come here and check it. He's got all this. And so then when we took it, he couldn't say, he'd already lied about not having it, so he couldn't confront either one of us
Yeah.
with having stolen.
What's unfortunate about that is that then it was real hard to hide VHSs. It's not like now where you could just like put something in a file folder on
Right.
your laptop.
Right.
And hide the
I
folder,
mean, it's-
sure.
Right.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Yeah. But, so there you go.
Nice.
Yeah. What are we pairing with this?
Well, we've already been drinking it.
What?
Yeah.
Undead Head Ed. He's undead, and he's got ghost peppers, and it's delicious. So, a classic with a soon-to-be classic. Should be a classic.
Perfect.
Perfect. Cool. Moving right along. Oh, original Nightmare on Elm Street is
Original.
yeah, the best of that series. I just watched the whole series this year. I feel like I can speak with authority on this.
Okay.
The second one, and this is not to disparage anybody, it's just an observation, the single gayest movie you will ever see.
Really?
Yeah. Like, if you watch the documentary Never Sleep Again, where they go, it's like a 4-hour documentary on the whole series of Nightmare on Elm Street. They talk about that in length, like, for whatever reason.
It's a lot of guy on guy stuff or girl
Yeah,
on
like,
girl stuff?
no, guy on guy. It's the whole thing. Like that's the whole premise.
Like gayer than Brokeback Mountain?
Well, that's just blatant. This is like actual, like, the actual level of gayness. Like, you know how IBUs and beer, it's kind of like level of, like, whatever. I'm just saying it's, but the original's the best one. 3 was really good too.
Dream Warriors.
Yeah. You know, and the rest are fine. Freddy vs. Jason, a good one too. That one's a fun one. Anyway, what are we pairing with Nightmare on Elm Street?
Really? Take a guess.
I don't know, Catherine.
Take a huge guess. What
Could
goes
it
best?
Could it be Nightmare on First Street?
We had some of that last week.
Imperial Pumpkin Ale.
Yeah, I almost wish we hadn't had it last week, so we could have it this week. But we got good beers here.
Well, I just keep drinking it. I don't know what y'all's problem is.
Do you? Just all. That's a good beer.
It's always available. I don't know.
There's not enough that you can't. There's not much more that needs to be said. The delicious beer, great. You know, good movie. Yeah, it's good. Just do that. Just do it.
All goes well together.
Just trust us. Just do it.
Yeah, there's one movie left, which I think is the perfect one to end it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's been a lot of reboots
Yeah.
of this movie, but the original is the
Mhm.
best.
For sure. There's the Rob Zombie reboot of this
No,
movie.
don't even bother. I mean, you can bother, but this one's the best. This is the best.
Oh, when I saw this movie, I was just a kid.
Yeah.
The original Halloween.
I was so scared.
Did
Yeah.
when they put this movie out, this was kind of the first of this genre.
Yeah.
You know, the super slasher movie kind of deal. And I just read this the other day, but Friday the 13th was like the guys that wrote Friday the 13th, blatant ripoff. It's like, let's do our version of Halloween, but a little bloodier. And that was actually how they sold it.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was 78 when this one came out.
Yeah. Do you know Kevin Bacon's in the original Friday the 13th?
Isn't Kevin Bacon in everything?
Yeah, but this was before he was like a big name.
Did you know Johnny Depp's in the original Nightmare on Elm Street?
Mm-hmm. I did know that. What are we pairing with? Halloween.
Well, what would go good with this one?
Pumpkinator.
Yes.
Of course. All right. Catherine, do y'all go out trick-or-treating? You've got kind of a little one and then the betweeners and then...
Yes. Well, my oldest, thankfully, has come to accept the fact that she's too old to trick-or-treat, which is fine with me, because I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't like opening my door and seeing like 4 huge 6-foot teenagers with,
Yeah,
back
especially if like they didn't dress up.
open.
Are you all like...
Yeah, like you just phoning it in. You're not getting my Twix. I paid good money for these.
So you make them come to the door. You don't...
I don't sit on the driveway, although we've thought about doing that. But I actually recently, if you go to shescraftypodcast.com, I recently wrote a blog about how much I hate trick-or-treating with my kids. I hate it. Because, okay, so when I grew up, my parents didn't let us go trick-or-treating because my dad was like an ex-police officer and like they were afraid we were going to get poisoned or like, I don't know, something by strangers in our candy.
So but your mom didn't have issue with like the satanic overtones of Halloween, or was that part of it too?
No, she never really, we didn't talk about that part. Like a lot of things in my childhood, some things were omitted and other things were highlighted. And so I could dress up like a potted plant. That was fine. We're not going to talk about all the demon stuff that goes along with it.
Okay.
But anyway, so I swore to myself like, oh, okay, when I get older, I'm taking my kids trick-or-treating because that's something I never got to experience. And all my friends would come to school the next day, like talking about all their candy and everything they got to do or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm such an idiot because I should have never made that commitment to myself because I hate it more than anything.
Yes.
I hate mingling with my neighbors.
Oh man. Okay, go on.
Hate it. As much as I hate mingling with other moms, I hate fake smiling for an hour. It gives me a headache.
You are consistent.
Yes. I hate making awkward conversation with people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a cute dog. Oh, I hate all of that. My kids, 30 minutes in, their feet start hurting.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because they sprint like the first 20 minutes and they get so far away from home that then they start complaining because they've got to go back. It's awful. There's always that one family that takes it too far and they take it real seriously and they're jumping out at my kids and trying to lure them into the garage and it's just like, ugh, worst night of my life. I hate it so much.
All right. Well, you know what? It just makes me realize how blessed I am to be in the neighborhood I'm in because we have that one street where it's just
a party.
The whole street's a party. And
that's what I wish they would do that here. That'd be really nice.
Yeah, my oldest just turned 11. We've got 2 that are about to turn 9. I don't know what age you have. You tap out on the Halloween, the trick or treating. How old's too old?
As soon as my daughter started to show signs of puberty, and they're like, if you are going through puberty and the guys opening the door are like
flirting with you.
Yeah, okay. It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not doing this anymore because then I have to go to the door and be like, "Hey, she's 10, she's 12. Like, let's simmer down, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm watching you now. I put you on a list of houses I have to watch.
Right. So Yeah, you're getting egged. I've got a whole pallet full of eggs right over here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when it ends for us.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. See, I don't know. I don't want to give it up. I like going.
I love the dressing up part. I love like the making spooky snacks part. I like that part. I like the carving of the pumpkin if I don't have to do all the work part.
Yeah.
I don't like the trick or treating part.
Okay.
That part. I like the candy.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
That part I could live on for 2 months and my kids wouldn't even know it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they get so much. I will say, okay.
They don't even know.
I'm watching Twitter right now. This is Halloween related. Everybody keeps posting stuff. Let's see, on rotation, the collective. Everybody's posting Stranger Things tweets. It's not out yet, is it? It's tonight, right?
Tonight.
They didn't jump the gun, did they? I don't know. We'll have to check that out. Anyway, no, I'm excited for Halloween. Of course, we got the great street. I may bring out the cruising cooler, and because I always have a backpack full of like I go through a nice list of like pumpkin beers and that sort of thing, and I hand them out to certain people if they're cool.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, and then I have my little like my Jambox little Bluetooth speaker in my backpack with
your Jambox.
Yeah, it's a Jawbone brand Jambox speaker, Bluetooth speaker, and it's playing my Pandora Halloween station.
Okay.
I'm a roving party, is what I am.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, and so if you're cool and you come across
hang
me,
out with Josh
you can drink
on
a beer with
Halloween.
me while the kids go into the haunted house or on the dance floor in the driveway of the guy that's an engineer that we happen to have as that street's bananas. And if Game 6 is going on that night too, I'm sure somebody will have a projector out there with the Astros World Series game.
Yeah, that sounds really nice.
Hey, come on. Everybody come on. It's a party.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the houses that give out the full candy bars?
There was one, my wife's aunt lived by one. He was a pro golfer.
Yeah.
And he would. And then everybody found out, and then he just turned off his light the next year because he was broke.
What about the houses that put a piece of paper on the door listing all the reasons why they don't celebrate Halloween?
Oh,
you know what happens to those houses?
They get egged.
Yeah, they're full of eggs by the end of the
I'm
night.
like, why can't you just not turn your light on? Why do you have to like inundate me with your propaganda? I don't understand that.
Because apparently they want to have eggs thrown at their houses.
Yeah.
I guess.
My grandmother one year said she didn't want to keep getting up and going to the door, so she got her wheelbarrow and put a plastic liner in it, and then just dumped a bunch of candy in there. And just said, put a sign that says "Take one or two," and then three kids came up and it was all gone, and she couldn't understand why that happened. It just it baffled her until Valentine's Day. She was still talking about it.
It's candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
candy.
that was
Kids like candy.
you don't do that. That's good beer. That Cortado.
It is.
From Brash. That's a good Halloween beer right there. I wonder what they're doing we're going to find out what they're doing for Halloween. Yep.
Something brash, maybe.
Something dark and scary, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. A lot of cool stuff going on around Texas for Halloween this week. Man, this is the best time of year, I think. Because it's not hot.
Well, it's perfect Texas weather. Yes, this is when life is perfect in Texas. This and maybe February, early March.
Yeah, we get 3 months out of the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where the weather's nice.
So get out there and live it up.
You can stand being under the sun.
Yeah. So, okay, other than we got Halloween, that's next week. We won't be back until after. We'll be here. I guess we'll be here on the 2nd, right? Is that?
Sure.
Is that the 2nd? Is that Thursday?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, 2nd.
Oh, my goodness. Silly me.
What?
We're going to be at Bearded Fox on November 2nd is International Stout Day.
Ooh.
Right? Which I'm sure we all knew. But we're going to be doing a special...
Stouting.
Yeah. We're going to be doing a Stouts and Stogies show at Bearded Fox.
Is that a for sure thing?
It is a for sure thing.
Oh.
I went by and tested the internets.
Well, thanks for telling me.
You didn't ask.
I'm not a cigar smoker, but that sounds pretty awesome.
So it will be at the brewery.
It's at the brewery, at the tap room.
The tap room is still closed from the...
Yes, I was there. I was talking to Randall. Randall was actually on earlier. I'm not sure if you saw.
He complimented me on this.
Yes.
Sweet ass.
So they've been doing
They've
doing some updates to the tap room and some little construction things and some other things that we'll get into all those details. But now they have more beers on tap, capacity for more people, and we're gonna have our Stouts and Stogies Day out there on Thursday.
And
Thursday.
cool bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
I got to talk. So we'll put out some social media awareness. It'll be cool. Yeah, Forbes from Lone Star Tobacco. He has this cool like old school tobacco store in the Vintage.
Are you gonna smoke some cigars?
Of course, it's a Stouts and Stogies show.
Okay.
Are you not?
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Sure.
You are. Why wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. I don't really smoke cigars.
Dude,
Well, you will that day.
Are we getting into this?
No. Let's not get into this.
All right. You are.
I will.
Catherine doesn't have to
Personal.
because she's in her house. But if she wants to sit outside in the middle of the day and smoke a cigar,
I think she should go to
How baller would that be?
seriously,
No, you need to go to like your convenience store and pick up a pack of like
Don't
You'll
go to-
get like a dirty. You'll be to get a dirty corner store cigar.
No, don't
like,
do
like
that.
some Black and Milds.
no.
Oh,
if
I
we're
see.
doing, if she's gonna smoke a cigar,
Uh-huh.
like she's gonna get a good one.
Well, we need to send her one.
We gotta get a good one to.
Yeah, let's send her one tomorrow.
No, there's probably like a Specs right there by your house, right?
Something tells me that unless
Specs
we
have cigars.
Something tells me unless we send her a cigar in the mail that she won't go out and buy.
I
a
think
cigar.
even if we send her a cigar, she's
I
gonna.
think Kennedy knows that I am exceptionally lazy and that I don't actually like to do anything.
All right. Well,
What if I roll up a piece of paper and kind of light the end of it? Does that count? No.
Well, it would catch on fire and maybe burn your house down.
But technically smoking, so I think that's fine.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. There's
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece of this pumpkin, see how I feel afterwards.
okay. Maybe like a smoked beer.
Yeah. What if I smoke some of this pumpkin and I get like super high? Does that make it illegal?
No, it's perfectly legal. But who
Right?
knows? You know, who knows? Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
Just no judgment here.
Well, there's totally judgment here, but try it anyway.
I wish I like really had a fro.
What?
I wish I really.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think it's hard to do, Kennedy.
You
All you
know-
gotta do is go get yourself a perm.
You know, my cousin has hair exactly like this.
Does he make that face when he? Like, that looks like painful.
Don't be jealous. Come on.
It's just the way that you're molesting it is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Keep running your hands through it. Ugh.
What? You don't run your hands through your hair?
Not like that.
Yeah. You have a little.
I don't need to caress it. That's not a. It's just my hair.
Well, we'll wrap here because I don't know what else we're going to talk about.
All right.
I think our shows were the time keeps creeping up and up.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, we don't have anywhere else to go.
Right.
All right.
We got nothing going on.
So here's my suggestion going forward to anybody listening and watching the replay either on YouTube or Facebook or Periscope or listening on Mixler.com/liquidlunch or just at liquidlunchshow.com/whatever.
Mhm.
Stranger Things tomorrow.
Mhm.
All these
Mhm.
movies we've listed today. All the good
Mhm.
beers. World Series Friday, Saturday,
Mhm.
Sunday. So many
Mhm.
good excuses to get together with friends and have good beer.
That's right.
This weekend, if you don't grab this weekend,
By the balls.
buy the pumpkins.
Cojones.
Buy the
Mhm.
what's Spanish for
Huevos.
No, for
Go buy.
Calabaza?
Go grab this. That's
Calabaza?
squash, but
That's the same thing.
Calabaza.
Calabaza.
squash,
Go grab this weekend by that zombie dick. Make it happen.
the cucumber.
ZD.
Do it. Now the zucchini, totally different
Yeah.
thing. They look similar,
Do
but
it.
way different.
Yeah.
Anyway, and spend time with loved ones because that's what Halloween is all
course.
about: is spending time with loved ones and doing inappropriate things.
Whoa.